Okay, so you want to get better at TF2, but you don't know how to do this. Oh, this video will help you get better at TF2 instantly. Okay, first of all, aiming. You want to have the best accuracy and muscle memory when playing Team Fortress 2, and that seems pretty obvious with a first-person shooter, and seems like it will take a long time to master, which it will, but there are a few things that you can do instantly in the game options that will help you loads. There are some options which are already toggled once you already install the game, so they're already active, but you really need to change it, if you want better aim, that is. First off, you want to go to Options, Mouse, and turn off Mouse Acceleration. Mouse Acceleration is the longer you use your mouse for, the faster it will get. You seriously don't want to have this activated, it will mess up your aim so much. It might seem strange at first when you first turn it off, but it will surely benefit you in the future. Okay, sensitivity. Everyone needs an optimum sensitivity, but for the most part, especially if you haven't played competitive, your sensitivity is going to be way too high than it should be. So you should go to your settings and turn your sensitivity down a lot. It might seem weird at first, but it will benefit you in the future. The same thing goes for DPI. Some mice come with mouse acceleration already installed in the actual hardware of the device, so you're going to have to get a new mouse if you want to get rid of this. A good way to test if you've got the correct sensitivity is put your mouse on one side of your mouse pad, or wherever your mouse is, and move it to the other side, and if you should be able to spin around once in that distance. Now, some of you are going to be asking, what's your sensitivity? But it really is subjective. My sensitivity is 3, but it doesn't mean you should change it to that. I mean, 3 is a lot faster than most of the pro players out there. Now, this next bit seems really silly, but muscle memory is a huge part in FPS games. Aiming and FPS games means you need a high level of dexterity in your muscles, which means your finger muscles need to be exercised and have a high level of dexterity. Now, I don't do this, don't get me wrong, but if you do follow these steps, your muscle memory will be significantly better with these exercises. If you play the guitar or any other instrument that involves your fingers a lot, or even if you learn to shuffle cards really well, or do like those little pen trick things, your finger dexterity will be a lot better along with your muscle memory. Now, the War Owl, the CSGO player, and 52 cards have tutorials on this to help you get better dexterity. I mean, I don't do this, don't get me wrong, but if you do want to improve, this might help you a lot. Okay, vision. The first thing is field of view. The field of view, or FOV, is how much you see in your peripheral vision when playing Team Fortress 2, or any other FPS game. So this means the higher the field of view, the better, right? Well, sure, but if you go above the field of view that's too high, your arms look like they've just been put through a blender and the world looks like you've been sucked into a portal. So I would say the best field of view is 90. You can change the FOV by going to the settings, going to advanced settings and enabling the developer console, which we'll also use later on. Then press the tilde key under your escape button on your keyboard to open the console. Then type in FOV _ desired 90. So that's it, that's how you change your FOV. Okay, HUDs. HUDs are how your game looks, so the menu buttons, how your health is and how the ammo is, and how it appears on the screen. The default HUD is not very good, it's really clunky and takes up a lot of space on the screen, so you can't see as much as you could do. I recommend getting a custom HUD, such as the Eve HUD, which is what I use. If you want to get a custom HUD, you can just search how to get Eve HUD, and you can watch another video. I won't do that myself because that would just be stealing other people's content. Okay, you need smooth gameplay to play Team Fortress 2 or any FPS. You need the smoothest gameplay to get better with your aim in an FPS. To do this, you need high FPS. This can be done by turning down all the options in the video settings tab in the TF2 settings, but this actually won't do that much. You can download this FPS frames per second booster for Skyrim, which also works with TF2 and it works wonders. It has instructions with it and I'll put a link to it in the description. It will make Team Fortress 2 run a lot smoother. If you open the console using the steps I've said before and type in mat_fong space 0, it will dilute the textures of your game. This makes the game look a lot better in my opinion, as well as boosting the FPS. However, it makes the Australians look like a massive gold bar of poop. To boost your FPS even further, go to your Steam library, find TF2, right click, go to properties, launch options, and type this in the launch options box. It can be found in the description. This will make your game run a lot smoother, but it will have some side effects like making the game look quite a bit worse. So I don't use it. If you do want to change it back, go back to the set launch options box and type in autoconfig, which will also be in the description. You need to do this while the game is closed. If all of these aren't boosting your FPS, I'm guessing it's time for you to get a better computer. Okay, no, this section isn't just saying, okay, you need to practice to get better. This is how you practice and what not to do. First of all, if you were ever playing and getting so annoyed because you keep losing, keep getting killed, or aren't at the top of the scoreboard, or that one guy with 57 million unusuals and an Australian rocket launcher is killing you every single life, which let's face it, is probably why you were here, just stop playing. I guarantee if you just come off your computer, have a short break, and come back the next day or even a bit later in the same day, you will enjoy the game a lot more and as a result play better. Another way you can practice is competitive play. Competitive play improves your teamwork, aim and overall game sense. Whether it's in the new TF2 competitive or in TF2 Center, the third party version, it will definitely improve your skills significantly. TF2 Center has Highlander games, 6 vs 6 and even 1v1 games which will benefit you a lot. Okay, now that you've done all these things, your game will run a lot better and you'll find it a lot easier to play, but it doesn't mean if you do this you'll instantly be like star on Muselk. You will need to put more time in if you do want to get better, but these settings will help you improve drastically instantly. Okay, I hope this video helped. If you did like it, please subscribe. If you didn't, smash that dislike button and I'll see you guys next time.
We passed Christmas and I'm still bumming. 5 is street broken. I'm getting to see my cousin hot string strumming. Wishless like it had me buzzing, but it doesn't fit with other comfort food. Dreamt the family were real. It wasn't. 'Twas the season is but the reason why I can't find success. So is it that I'm dying?